Thank you for turning to page 121. Today we're going to take a look at a spell out of Unearthed Arcana. It's one of my favorite spells out of Unearthed Arcana. It's a first level spell, Mount. I think this spell is well undervalued. When I play an MU, which unfortunately is rarer and rarer these days, I pretty much always have a Mount spell ready. So we're going to take a look at it real quick. First, subscribe, please do. Subscribers, thank you. Patreon, please take a look, help out if you can. And patrons, thank you. See, nice and quick. Now on to the business at hand. Mount. It is a conjuration summoning spell. It's first level. It has a 10-foot range. Duration is 12 turns plus 6 turns per level. That's basically 2 hours plus an hour per level. So a first level spellcaster would cast this and get the creature for 3 hours. Area of effect is 1 creature. Components are verbal, somatic, and material. Casting time is 1 round, and there is no saving throw. By means of this spell, the caster calls a normal animal to serve him or her as a mount. The animal will serve willingly and well, but at the expiration of the spell duration, it will disappear, returning to its own place. The type of mount gained by this spell depends on the level of the caster. Of course, a caster of sufficiently high level to qualify for a camel, for instance, can choose a lower level mount if he or she desires. Available mounts are these. 1st through 3rd level, a mule or a light horse. 4th through 7th level, draft horse or war horse. 8th through 12th, camel. 13th and up, elephant, and you get the howdah, the saddle, basically, for lack of a better term, that mounts on its back. You get that at 18th level. The mount will not come with any riding gear unless it is of class lower than the caster would normally be entitled to gain, i.e. a 4th level magic user can gain a war horse without saddle and harness, or a light horse with saddle and harness. So if you are 4th through 7th level, you could call a light horse with 1st through 3rd level, which is available 1st through 3rd. You call a light horse with tack and harness, or saddle, tack, and harness. The statistics of the animal gained are typical to all creatures of the same class. The material component of the spell is a bit of hair or dung from the type of animal to be conjured. I would prefer to use hair, thank you. As far as the statistics, what I do is whatever animal is called gets 5 hit points per level, period. So if the light horse is called and it's got 2 hit dice, then it's coming with 10 hit points. And there are a lot of uses for the mount. You don't have to necessarily use it to ride. You could use it as a pack animal. So calling a mule would be a good thing, or even a war horse. You could summon this thing right into the dungeon. It's within 10 feet of you. So you call this thing right into the dungeon, carry out the heavy treasure on its back, and if you're at 1st level, you've got 3 hours to do it in. So it's a pretty good deal all the way around. So I've used it for that. I've seen it used for that in my games as well. It can also be put out as, and I haven't done this, but I've seen it done, can be put out as some type of Judas goat. If you have a creature in the area that's, a boulet that wants horse flesh, you can call this horse and just use it as a stalking pony, and when the boulet comes to get it, then you attack the boulet. It's pretty hard on the horse, but it is a way to use the spell. And of course, the other way to use the spell is a nice, inexpensive way to ride. If you're a magic user of, say, 6th level, you would get this creature for 12 turns plus 6 per level. That works out to be 2 hours plus your 6th level is 6 more hours. You would have this thing for 8 hours. So you would be able to ride a full day on this horse, and then it vanishes at the end of the day. All you're left with then is the saddle and the harness. So you could do this each day as the rest of the party is worrying about their horses getting attacked during the night or caring for them or whatever. You simply dismount. The horse vanishes after a little while, and you store the saddle and the harness. And then, of course, if you're 4th or higher and you're calling a light horse, he comes with his own saddle and harness. One of the other interesting things about this is these horses summoned from somewhere. So I kind of like to think that if you're getting the light horse or a war horse, even funnier, with full saddle and harness, and a war horse also, in my mind, could come with armor. That would depend on the area that they're in. So if the player's in an area that's very civilized and very well known for its cavalry, and somebody summons a war horse with saddle and harness, they're 8th level, say, and they summon a war horse, then I'm pretty much going to give it a 50-50 chance of actually being wearing armor. And the reason I say that is the horse is coming to you with the saddle and harness. It doesn't say the magic saddles them. Magic, I'm assuming, picks up a horse that's already saddled. So to my mind, it might have armor. So it's just a nice little twist I've thrown on the spell. It's only come up a time or two, but it is funny. I also like to chuckle thinking about a warhorse vanishing from beneath the rider and then coming back in a day. Or the elephant, even funnier, vanishing from beneath the rider and coming back in a day. And keep in mind the kind of stuff you could do summoning an elephant and using it as some kind of shock troop. Now, you're not necessarily going to be skilled with the elephant. There's going to be other issues, but there's still a lot you could do summoning a full element, even at 13th level. So there you have it. I think this is a very underutilized, underappreciated spell. I always have. I love it, and especially my low-level magic users have this in their repertoire. If it's an outdoor campaign, my first level MU is hopefully going to get a mount. I'm actually going to go to the DM and request one, a mount spell. And most DMs have said, yeah, no problem. I've had one or two that have said, no, you got to roll, and I've done it. But usually when a player comes to me and has a specific spell in mind for a brand new character or lower level, I really won't stand in the way unless it's some kind of game breaker, and obviously mount is not. But I like the various uses you can have for it. I like the idea of summoning it into a dungeon. I like the idea of it vanishing from beneath a galloping rider to appear right in front of you. Just some fun stuff to think about. So there you have the mount spell for today from page 121. If you like what you heard and saw, please like, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. And leave any comments below, and I'll see you next time on page 121.